If you want the position of my government, marriage is between man and woman. If the parliaments of the people of Ghana endorse the bill and vote on it and pass it, and it comes to me as president, I will sign it.
While we are aware of the prevailing economic difficulties, we believe that the cathedral's completion under a transparent, accountable, and inclusive framework would serve as a spiritual and cultural landmark for generations to come.
You need good hospitals, you need good schools, you need good roads, you need factories and young, youthful guys put my yejuma. And probably by your boy and company nano, a Jumani man muntia. But they be Christian Council here, John Dramani Mahama, almost National Cathedral on some missing the back.
I do believe in building, an interdenominational place where we can worship. But it must be done in consultation with all of us. All of us must decide, how we want to do it, what the scope is, and how much it should cost. I believe that at this time and age, with all the problems we have, $400 million to build a cathedral is excessive. I know Nigeria have built an ecumenical center, and I've been there. It's a decent, beautiful place, and they built it for $40 million.
Having no money, sorry, Epoja, Eddie Babisigana, Adintia. Anti-LGBTQ, not just a gay for no insemina Babacay. John Dramani Mahama, my president, your president, our president. Papa ni say ene otiwa ana manfo piano titiri asofo a mo Ghana ha ebo piano ka say o mampeni na gay abra na uye opposition leader ema NDC onka say ebu ni na say wo de we assemblies of God ni we are sorry koni mapa we o Kristo ni so mapa enya dia wo sum na wonim twere trakonkro no emo asem ne kire se bema ne bema timida anane oba ne oba etimida enti u party for Asam George edi omanim e fight here ema ye benya the family value law ye de goma na nado dan gwa kufa do papa no Allah wallahi wasi won fi we ye free ho wansan okache parliament se mu ye steady e ho na manfa ma. But enedie who as a president dena oka because uba ye 10 good months ni said ye na yeso ade umpe na umfo aso de senka ba na nka bibia ye fast aye hurry up and still ye huri na when John Dramani Mahama say sa na mu filos sa ye feel because ye nim say by now enka LGBTQ why ye dey say ye na fatani na when in summer, as of penifo ekachire, ye President John Dramani Mahama bra omushiano about the anti-LGBTQ, the family law and value no. Ehun komo amugodi ye na way, and President John Dramani Mahama. Papa ni say, hey, the position of my government is that marriage is between a man and a woman.
That the bill was never submitted to the president for assent. So it was not submitted and the president did not assent. And by the constitution, any bill that is not assented to by the president before the expiration of the life of parliament expires. And so it means that the bill has to be relayed in the House. The Speaker has given notice that he will allow it to be relayed. But if you want the position of my government, marriage is between man and woman. A person's gender is determined at birth. And then also that the family is the foundation of our nation. That is our position.
Eti John Dramani Mahama say onu de say ya wo no nge Emma ni benyi se wiabra nante bra dwane ekosi se ko kyi kg P1 ko P2 ekoko wie suku and then we be politician and then we be president for the second time. Emma Ghana no. On TV that say oba timi ware ba ana bema timi ware ba ma. Enti ono so nan penso de ne nanam agya to ho. Say oba timi ware ba ma bema timi ware ba ma no obeto aso. Obey no onapo no going back. Yen konko sesa no. Emma hwinsi ye be jane sa ba be ware bema be ware ba sa ne set ye. Enti gay no de ono onyintum. Ene announce na John Dramani Mahama, the president of the land. My president, your president, we know it was ahead. If the parliament of the people of Ghana endorses the bill and passes it to me as a president, I will sign it.
No questions or equivocations about what we believe. I believe that we are completely aligned with the Christian Council in terms of your belief. And so we agree with the Speaker to relay the bill and let Parliament, debate it. And if there are any amendments or whatever that have to be done, if the Parliament of the people of Ghana endorse the bill and vote on it and pass it, and it comes to me as president, I will sign it.
John Dramani Mahama, as in the commitment fighting against LGBTQ bill, no. President Mahama assure Christian Council say, Bibia fine, Bibia be je. The hearing is a parliament. Ebesatuna say, no omabo the bill of anti-LGBTQ no parliament. Omu ya, omu pushing no, efamre no. Omu de banku de ono, onye Nana Addo lanku akofado, Nana showboy. Nana gaga de bi eba obesan. Enti se mu se onsan ya na Ghana parliament ene famaye. Nti edo so mo no so pa enfama because ankwa ya na kwese John Mahama de oba ye no na no de na nu ya fanyo markings minority leader then majority leader so ka kire say no mu ka kire NDC for no at that time no me minority leader say minority in parliament say monto mo boase na Ghana economy na asai ejija ye kaze ye kwasa ewe abaya law say krom anwe na busuan boy ye guzo ye ko bebrebe anyeye nanka musa yan granke ye busuan mo boy zuma di skani na manfama enti eno so na ko wie se ene NDC for ekoye se ye ko yi free the parliamentary advertisement no mo say mo boa ye hu ye se mo advertise eze eba na ye deliberate our parliament enti omo tata majority for majority Mahama ye ga majority leaders no NDC are ready. John Dramani Mahama for 34 afre no a confirm at say hey se mu wie bibia wo parliament na mu hia se me nsan am famra me san enti muntu na mamo panake ene John Dramani Mahama so aka na sem say Ghana for muntu na anti-LGBTQ law no e banko ade a ono omampani obesan amana efe John Dramani Mahama Christian Council for a show no kon a pressing the neck on anti-LGBTQ. So obesan and on sign. Omuye no. I don't say papa na National Cathedral no so I don't say and so I dey almost say okay. The year cathedral ni say yenim say akutambo bi wo ha according to the current administration chair say ankoye ama National Cathedral under the MPP. Nana Addo dan kwa akofado ko che nyankopon bo. So obesi asora abdan ma no. Na ekoye minu mi enu etasika ana de beye no Ghana for ni Ghana Christopher etitiri the Christian Council say jo kan ye ebia na ne ye na anye ankoye na mbom no se ye be National Cathedral de omode omunsusu say ehia pa me say munsusu say ehia say.
While we are aware of the prevailing economic difficulties, we believe that the cathedral's completion under a transparent, accountable, and inclusive framework would serve as a spiritual and cultural landmark for generations to come. We therefore humbly recommend Your Excellency the following three things. that government reaffirms its commitment to the project, to its continuation and completion, ensuring transparency in financial administration. 2, that a broad-based funding structure involving churches, the private sector, international partners be developed to reduce the fiscal pressure on the state. And 3, that the cathedral be positioned as a national interdenominational project that fosters unity among our people.
Moto masu ya sori dan kese na sori makomodi omo. Asofu didi amen ana sori matwa tight akese. Ndi ene yen kosi National Cathedral na mungo ya sori kese wo ho meboa. Niwa ye kase asori muntwa tax. Hey, that shall not touch my anointing. Abe anointing papa bay mumudu do se na wa anointing. Kakra ya wa anointing munya mo. Muda montuma go fini be se montuma go papa ni na. And Christian Council so mu okay. Yes, Embassy National Cathedral, the entire Ghanaians, and I mean most Ghanaians, I say a hui ya nyanse bi enim. Ye need good hospitals, ye need good schools, ye need good roads, ye need factories. Young youthful guys put my adwuma. Empire bebreba ye bo hanyankopɔ nyina no. E ye adwuma ni mani muntia. But they be Christian Council share John Dramani Mahama. Omo sre no. National Cathedral kwani on some in the back and for mom. Now why and John Dramani Mahama say, oh, why not? May answer mo do question where there may answer.
Now the issue on the National Cathedral. The National Cathedral Board of Trustees ordered an audit into the accounts of the National Cathedral. The audit was published, and there were some issues that bubbled out of the audit. But there are two kinds of audit. There's a normal audit that you yourself choose your auditor and ask him to come and audit you. And then he audits and presents the report to you. There's that kind of auditor. Then there's the auditor who is asked to come and do a forensic audit. And so we got a copy of the audit that had been commissioned by the Board of Trustees. And as president, I directed that a forensic audit be conducted. We want to know what happened. Before we go forward, we must know what happened. And so we're waiting for the report of the forensic audit. Once that forensic audit has been done, then we can decide what the way forward is. I am a Christian, and I believe that building a house where we can worship God is a good thing. I contributed, I was one of the chief fundraisers for my own Assemblies of God church building where I worship at Ringway Gospel Center. And I built 10 rural, we call them temples, in 10 villages for the Assemblies of God church. Of course, I solicited support from different people. And we built them. They have quarters for the pastor. He's got his bedroom, he's got his kitchen, he's got his living room. And then we have the church hall that can seat up to about 150 people. And so I do believe in building, an interdenominational place where we can worship. But it must be done in consultation with all of us. All of us must decide, how we want to do it, what the scope is, and how much it should cost. I believe that at this time and age, with all the problems we have, $400 million to build a cathedral is excessive. I know Nigeria have built an ecumenical center, and I've been there. It's a decent, beautiful place, and they built it for $40 million. And so maybe some of the things are excessive, Let's find somewhere, all of us, on National Day of Thanksgiving and Worship, we can all go there and worship God and thank Him for what He has done for us. And so when that forensic audit is over, our intention is to have a broad-based consultation with the Christian community to see how we can build a place that is decent for us to worship. But apart from that, make it a center where people can come and look at its architecture and all that, and find that Christ, has a place in our hearts, in our nation. And so when the time comes, we'll do that consultation, and we'll decide together how we want to go forward.
John Dramani Mahama said, "Oh, my Christian Council for in there." I said, "Oh no, John Dramani Mahama, the administration trained the forensic audit. On the National Cathedral project before so obey determine say, you better also, and I see you better so, but I see a woman no cre. Sikabia ye di the figure na for ne buy adentin says can call ya ene ugo PM was siter nanka ye be National Cathedral no adani manhole kakraka anasmika swimming pool enso to anampontini ede ni na no National Cathedral $97 million ye budgeted for $400 million. When na kom John Mahama say montom base ye hwehwe mu ansa ye hu wi ansa na Christian Council aba montwan ma ye hu nokora no wie na se Kristo de nokora no pe nti montwan ne pe nokora do enti President John Dramani Mahama we punch line pa no wato ama na ado sa no o kire se hwe ono nkasa mu oye Kristo ni mapa obi anim the role of Plema Assemblies of God Church and sometimes no usher, sometimes or your friend is a MC, sometimes papa no onona obabeme speech, sometimes autonyum awa sorry them or say about now so the code and kono when yagro enko papa say nke be ni sa nemum obi ntimi sorry mfa prekope enko hye ne bon hye ne nyankopon enwie magana foni na yenka say ye ntuwa how the way sorry them enti say obi anasi yen ni na pese si National Cathedral, it might be an interest to the whole nation. Even possible. Several Parliament of Ghana are the 276 constituency assigning or more representatives. I mean, member of Parliament or more. Omudi unkomo wieni unse oh ampa ehunhia yensi ani yesi se hunhia yensi na yejai amzehwe na Parliament kura mu ga asem ba isi mu fro antokwan ke be bu makumu nanu ya na musi ye chi ye renovation ani ya ja chama no grand nansen because economy na se husu kakra anu ponia na wey ani asema John Dramani Mahama aka chiro mo se he oye Kristo ni nemom no ontimi nkase prekope ye so go si National Cathedral sika na edi kwa gosi na Ghana fo na aka na yenye beden yenye omo den eso omo kire omo adwene e wo we no ana odi to so say at this time and with all the challenges we face, spending $400 million on a cathedral is excessive. And John Dramani Mahama, John Kwame Nkrumah, John Ababio, John Ora, Papa Nese Abba, $400 million. And a amount you budget to a spending our National Cathedral say dang. Heaven no money sorry epaja. Edi ebe sigana na adintia. Or say LGBTQ. Anti-LGBTQ law na yedeba from parliament no. Ebeton nim da ebeton nim sada na obesan. Enti mamu yema adwene say eh ana politician de benka no kre na oba ye loan ti brofo no tata omo no muntimi nka no kre ozo no twekai. Why you ready say alone ebeton nim kwa obesan. Ujitum say John Dramani Mahama ye okay or vim our vigor say ampanyampa ya the law yi betun anima obetima sign no kroji kama ama na yefe me yanya gidie wo gidie na fa wo gidie no fa de wo bu fi se enye political talk afato political talk afato na asori the National Cathedral mienu yetepe ne yekoko yakoma ebom gbere ase eyate free mu all because yebu afu say ye ba be si no na esi ni hospitals ni schools ye ni good roads adwuma ni Ghana ba yamfie still yet was nke yesi ya ke ni choice name no $97 million according to report about say sazika ni ye die ba ye ko na ye mina adane manhole anase swimming pool ye ho hwe ana sisika no ewe ana musika ashe say aha kubeni e ba ne say adentina yesika ahye na wei ana ma sofu yesa kobisa se papa say be si mai na se hwe montum wase $400 million ili kusi National Cathedral adai mane be na Ghana de heaven ani ede ba na wie no de to asoma muti asese hwe ono oye Kristo ni mapa asore de ofo aso se yebetimasi asore a eso mu ba yie ma amanfo ba mo meto mo no maso nyankopon ono kremu ene akoma mu ope na mmom pa se yebesi se me na makose nyankopon na mse Ghana fo momfa mo tax mfoto no momfa mra na yemfa ngosi de bi ese Ghana ni bi agitum se ye pese si National Cathedral ansana ye gi atumasi ye eti wey any ensema John Dramani Mahama waka dia Christian Council abra oshiamu say ana wadwen eye wo ka for watanie watemmu wataye for naked truth for to comment section ase uwi akai so obe subscribe like na share edino e ba kope Maxi Billian our naked truth our Oldboga trends macro bye bye.